everybody, Leighton here, back with another writing vlog, and today is a very special one indeed. That is because today I am revealing my title to you. Actually, I already revealed it over on my official author website, LeightonJWilliams.com. I revealed it on Thursday and I posted it on all of my social medias, so if you follow me on social media, then you already know what the title is. So that's a little bit of incentive to follow me on my social medias, because then you'll be the first to know all of this cool, amazing stuff that I'm revealing about my book. But anyway, for those of you who are social media phobic or who just don't want to have to check my website constantly for updates, that's okay. I'm posting them here too, just a little bit later, so it's whatever. So stay tuned until the end of this video where I will be revealing the title for my book, but right now we're going to talk about my quarterly goals. Quarterly goals is actually something that I learned about from watching Jenna Moressi's vlogs. She does a lot of writing advice videos, and so you probably know who she is. If you're watching me, you probably know who she is. She's a lot bigger on AuthorTube than I am. If you don't though, I recommend you go check her out. She gives beautiful advice, great advice. But anyway, I learned about quarterly goals for her, which is where you separate the month into 4 quarters and then you make a set of goals. And so it's kind of a nice in-between between bi-monthly goals and like halfway through the month goals. I don't halfly goals? I don't know. But yeah. So I decided to try it out and it actually worked really well, so I'm definitely following through with this. So I figured first I would read you the quarterly goals that I had for July through September, and I'll tell you if I accomplished them, and then I'll tell you what my goals for October through December are going to be. So July through September quarterly goals, which I wrote down in my nice little bullet journal, which says ideas and intentions, because that's what this is. It's my ideas and intentions for writing my book. Okay, whatever. Quarterly goals. Okay, number 1 was finish, rewrite / edit of Cass Chronicles. I have done this. I mean, it's about damn time, right? And yeah, I did it, and I'm so excited. It is finished. It is ready. It just needs to be given to my beta readers now. Like, and then obviously they'll give me things I need to work on and they'll have to do it all over again, and then it's great, woohoo! But for now, I'm just choosing to be excited that I got that out of the way. Number 2, apply for diversity grants. I actually found this grant, or these 2 grants on the interwebs that are all about diverse writers or writing diversely in like speculative fiction, which is like fantasy or sci-fi. Huh. That's me! My characters are very diverse in my books, and I'm considered a diverse writer because I'm a woman. Like, isn't that awesome? That's so cool. So I applied for both diversity grants, and they were supposed to let us know by now who won, but apparently they got like a shit ton more applications than they ever have, so they don't even know when they're going to release it. But like, each is $500. Do you know what I could do with $500, much less if I won both $1,000? I could get my damn book published tomorrow, like, because I'm broke and self-publishing is expensive and I'm not looking forward to having to pay for all of this stuff. But whatever, necessary evils and all that. Number 3 is research self-publishing. Obviously I did this a lot and I came to the conclusion that I am in fact self-publishing my book, even if it's expensive, which it is. But yeah, I looked into that and I have it all kind of figured out, my steps I'm going to be taking. I'm going to keep researching because, you know, the market might change while I'm in the process of editing and getting my book edited and formatted and everything. So I'm going to keep, you know, on it, but I did a lot of that research these past 3 months, which was awesome. Number 4, make a YouTube video once a week. I did that, which is actually pretty impressive for me because I expected myself to skip at least one by now. That's just who I am as a person, but apparently I'm changing, and isn't that nice? Number 5, write at least 1 blog post a month. I did that too. Also impressive and surprising, but I did it. It's nice because I was just constantly motivated to write blog posts, which may or may not happen in the future, but just this time I was very motivated. So that was cool, that was great. I think I put out some good thought-provoking pieces. If you're interested in reading them, go to readwritelovefiction.com. Number 6 was Visit Maya, who is one of my best friends in the whole world. She lives in Utah, and I did this. I flew in a plane, I found her, she was homeless, so we had to hop around from place to place the whole entire time. It was such an adventure. It was so fun, and I wasn't surprised that she was homeless. She wasn't supposed to be homeless, but I got there, she was like, "So I'm homeless?" And I was like, "Yep, that's Maya." Number 7 was read at least 1 book a month. The first goal, I failed. I think that if I had been able to find a book that really caught and captured and held my attention, that I would have succeeded. But I just can't, I don't know. I'm extra picky when it comes to books, first of all, so it's kind of my fatal flaw. I'm not easily impressed, which is bad, I know, and it's not me trying to be, what's the word I'm looking for, pretentious. It's not like I think my books are better than other people's books, obviously. I mean, I'm not even published, so where do I have room to talk? I don't. But just as far as personal taste goes, I haven't been able to find something to, I don't know, I have certain cravings when I want to read, and even if a book is amazing, if it's not quenching the specific thirst that I have, it just doesn't hold my attention. And sometimes, you know, later I'll come back to the book and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is great, this is great, this is fantastic." But just like in this moment, I have very particular tastes that just aren't being quenched, and I'm upset. Number 8 was put out a search for betas. I did this a little belated than like when I was technically planning to do it, but I did it. I have 10 applicants, 2 of them are my parents, but they count. They totally count. But yeah, I'm really excited. The one thing that does frustrate me was I had a couple of people comment on my post, "Oh, I wanna like help out, I'd love to help out." And then they never filled out the application. Goal number 9 was to be more active on social media, which did that too, which is very impressive because I hate social media. I mean, it's addictive, but that's exactly why I hate it. I deleted my Facebook app at one point because I was just getting too frustrated with the world. But now I've been using it strictly, you know, to build my brand and to kind of make connections and network and stuff. I've followed and been followed on Twitter by like a lot of aspiring authors and self-published authors, so that's been really cool, good connections to make. So yeah, I've been like way productive in the social media department, which is the one that I expected to fail on, actually. And number 10 was prepare for 31 days of NaNoWriMo prep, which, if you don't know, is a series of writing advice videos that I'm going to be putting out every single day in the week of October in preparation for NaNoWriMo. It's exciting and it's fun. The videos are concise, which is not normal for videos that I make, but they are concise, mostly because they are scripted. And I'm really proud of them. I'm really excited. Technically, I didn't finish preparing, but I gave myself this one anyway because I prepared a lot, okay? And there were unexpected setbacks, but like, they're gonna be done by the time, well, they're not gonna be done by the time October, but they're gonna be done and ready to be posted by the time they need to be posted. So I count that as a win, so I'm just counting it. Maybe it's a little cheaty, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah, those were my July through September quarterly goals, and now I will tell you my October through December quarterly goals. Number 1 is Outline Cast Chronicles Book 2. Obviously that's going to be happening in October prep. I'll be doing it while I'm posting my writing advice videos, probably going along with the writing advice videos, you know, planning things out per day, just so that I can kind of follow along. And so then on my writing vlog days, which will still be on Saturdays, I can kind of talk about what I've done in relation to the videos. That's what I'm hoping. Whether I actually do that or not is another story entirely, but like, that's the goal. Number 2 is participate in NaNoWriMo. Obviously, November, gotta participate. If I'm gonna be doing Preptober, then I gotta be participating in NaNoWriMo. I'm really excited. I feel like I've never actually won NaNoWriMo, but I honestly feel like this is the year that I'm going to be able to, because I have written a book, I have it completed, I've worked really hard on it, so I know what needs to be done now. Plus this is the second book in a series that I have very well planned out already, and then with just the final outlining and prepping that I'm going to be doing in October. I just feel like it's going to be so freaking easy to reach that 50. I mean, not like easy, but you know, it's going to be manageable, you know, to get to the 50,000 word count goal. I actually feel very confident that I'm going to make it this time. Number 3 is decide on a cover designer, and I found this one that I really, really like. Their portfolio is so freaking gorgeous. I think they're like this person has illustrated them, and that's exactly what I want, is an illustrated cover. So I'm so freaking excited, and I emailed them, and I hope they get back to me, because I think this is the person who I want to design my cover. Hopefully they have available spots and everything, because oh, these covers are gorgeous. And if I, you know, decide to go with them and use them as my cover designer, then I will definitely advertise them here, because, I mean, my goodness. Also, they offer like marketing things like bookmark designs and like you know, profile banner designs for social medias and stuff, and wallpapers, and oh, I want them all. I may or may not have enough money to get them all, but dang do I want them all. Number 4 is decide on an editor. This is the one I should get done before the cover designer, but there's just so many editors, and I can't decide. I can't figure out how to weed through the ones that are like fake. I want somebody who actually will edit my book correctly, because I've seen a lot of self-published books that just have, their grammar is atrocious. And you know, like I have higher than a basic understanding of grammar, but I still don't feel confident enough to, you know, like do my own editing. So I want somebody who's going to be able to do better than I could do. And a lot of these editors that I've found don't seem like they could do better than me. So that's a little not promising, but I have a feeling I'll stumble on somebody eventually. I mean, I literally just stumbled upon this cover designer, so maybe I'll stumble upon a great editor, fingers crossed at least. Number 5 is, again, make a YouTube video once a week. Number 6 is post my 31 days of NaNoWriMo prep videos. Obviously. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got to do that if I want to do that, you know. Goal number 7 is to write at least 1 blog post a month. Again, you know, hopefully I can do that. Looking forward to it. Goal number 8 is to send my book to my betas. I'm so excited for that too. It's gonna be awesome, and hopefully they have good feedback. And by good feedback, I don't just mean praising my book. I mean like giving me stuff that I can really work with to make my book the best it can be. I'm really looking forward to, yeah, that kind of collaborative process of figuring out how I can make my book better so that more people will enjoy it. Fingers crossed that that goes well and that they don't absolutely hate it, because that would be a worst case scenario. Goal number 9 is to implement the beta critiques once they're all in, which is hopefully by December, but I mean, gosh, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a goal no matter what. Maybe, you know, once they start coming in, I'll just start implementing them right away. But I kind of want to have all of it in before I start doing stuff, because maybe like they won't understand something in the first chapter, but by the 10th chapter they're like, oh, okay, so then I know exactly when I should be. I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna be, it's written in ink. It's gonna be a goal no matter what now. And goal 10 is to find an artist for my character designs, which I'm gonna use for, you know, marketing purposes. Kind of like Jenna Morassi does this. I had this idea before I knew that she did it though, and that bothers me just a little, because I was like, this is a great idea, you know, like have somebody draw my characters and then I can post them and information about them, and then started following Jenna Morassi and she does exactly that, and I was like, well, poop. But I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, this goal is kind of like a lower level goal, you know, it's not the one that I'm considering the most necessary. Obviously, if I can find an artist before the year end, that'd be great. But I mean, I'm going to be using these drawings for marketing purposes again, and so I'm probably going to be releasing them closer to when the book's going to come out, and right now I really don't know when that's going to be. It depends on editor availability, etc., so we'll just see how it goes, I guess. And yeah, those are all of my quarterly goals. But before we move on, look at this tank top. Isn't it so topical? Get it, girl. Never give up. I didn't give up, and now I am revealing the title of my book. That's just crazy. It's crazy. Things are crazy. Title reveal time! So this is literally just so amazing. I mean, releasing it on my website and my social medias is really cool, but releasing it here just feels super official. You know, like, if anybody's gonna seek out the information, it's gonna be you guys. You're here watching. So, like, I know that however many views I get is how many people know the title of my book now. And that's just exciting and it's cool, you know, whether it's 1 or it's 1,000, it's not gonna be 1,000, but you know, whether it's 1 or 1,000, it's just a really cool number. That's how many people know the title of my book now. So yeah, let's get to it. That was rambly, I apologize. So, the title of my debut novel, the first book in the Caspian Chronicles series, is The Caspian Chronicles, The Forbidden Prophecy. I'll stay over here for a minute just to like really let it have some screen time, you know, just look at that glorious title. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I know it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, just... Okay, but seriously, the road to this title was a very interesting one, because I kind of had the basic idea of what I wanted to call it since, you know, I came up with the idea for the book. I think it was originally called, The Hidden Prophecy, which was stupid and had nothing to do. I mean, prophecy, yes. Hidden, not so much. It's not really, I guess it's a little hidden, but not really. Forbidden makes more sense in the context of my book and what goes on. But yeah, I was definitely self-conscious about this title, which may sound weird, but just, I don't know, it was something where I created it and I loved it, and then I was like, but is it good enough? Because, you know, a title is very important, obviously. It's what catches people's attention, you know, it's what they originally judged the book on. If it doesn't make sense with the context of the book, then people are like, a stupid title, right? And, you know, I was a little afraid just because, you know, prophecies are sort of a trope in young adult fantasy. I mean, obviously, it was going to be my book no matter what. It is one of the most crucial parts of my book. But I wasn't sure if I should, you know, lead it off with, like, this book's about a prophecy. But in the end, it was the only title that made sense. It was the only title that really encompassed the book as a whole. And it was the only title that made sense as the start of this series. So, you know, in the end, I really sat down and I thought about it and I was like, yes, this is the title that works best for this book, best to kick off this series, best for what I'm attempting to imply with the title and, you know, kind of the type of audience that I'm looking to bring in. So, yeah, I'm really proud of the title. It works really well with the rest of the titles that I have planned for the series. The other titles came so much easier. Book 2, like, the first title I came up for with that book, I was immediately like, yep, this is it. This is the only title possible. Book 3 was pretty easy too. Actually, book 4 was the hardest. I'm still not sure if I'm entirely sold on book 4, but, I mean, obviously, I have time to worry about that, so. But yeah, you guys, that's the title of my book. I'm so excited to have revealed it to you. I'm so excited to reveal more stuff in the future. Definitely more stuff will be coming in quicker succession, as, you know, the ball gets really rolling faster and faster. So I'm excited about that. The next few things that are probably coming might be cover reveal, maybe, if I'm able to work something out with this cover artist. Maybe a plot reveal, you know, like a back cover copy type of blurb. You know, I'm not gonna spoil the whole book for you or whatever, but maybe that'll be coming. Character reveals, definitely that'll be coming. So yeah, just stay excited with me, guys. Get pumped. This is happening. It's crazy and I can't even believe it, but it's happening. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, especially this one. Come on, guys, give me some likes. Show your excitement for this book because I am hella excited. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video, which is every Saturday except starting tomorrow, which will be every single day for 31 days of NaNoWriMo prep, which I'm very excited for. I have some great advice for you guys, some great writing advice, which I think will be really helpful to you guys, so stay tuned for that. Also, make sure you follow my social medias. All of them are linked in the description below. Obviously, if you follow them, then you'll be the first to know when I release new information on my book, on my website. Also check out my website, leightonjwilliams.com, which is where I'll be releasing the information first before I post it anywhere else. And also make sure you follow my personal blog, readwritelovefiction.com, which is where I talk about my writing journey a little bit more in depth than I do in these vlogs. These vlogs are more of a general overview of my week. The blogs are more of a musing. Also, I will be posting corresponding blog posts to the 31 days of NaNoWriMo prep videos. So if you like to read information rather than hear somebody tell you the information, then you can go over there and get all of that information visually, or you could combine them and watch the video and read the blog post at the same time, get a double whammy, whatever helps you learn. This is all about learning. And yeah, just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for following along and being supportive of my dream. Whether you're new here or whether you've just found my videos, either way, no matter what, thank you so much for being here and for supporting me. This is exciting. This is something that I want to experience with you guys, something that I want you guys to be actively involved in because, I mean, this is about you. This book is going to be hopefully for you if you enjoy fantasy books or anything. So yeah, I'm so excited, and so thank you guys so much for being here and being supportive and just existing. I appreciate that you exist. You are loved by me. And thank you guys so much again for watching this video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!